Alright, Shalom. Alright, first and foremost, like give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. Yahweh Shem Shai broke them. To all the Akians out there that's pushing this truth, this sincerity. Why Yahweh Shem Shai broke them. To all the elders out there who labor in the truth, who taught us this truth. Alright, this is the Philly church. Okay? After camp, sit down, man. Alright? Continuing to push the word of the Lord to hasten the day. Matter of fact, somebody get that. 2 Peter 3:10.
I got it.
Guys, you can see in the title the importance of pushing this truth. You know, the truth is very important. This truth is the reason why that we're going to get out of here. Because imagine if the Lord didn't, put the spirit on Elder Bivens to go inside, the so-called New Testament to find out that the Native American Indians were our people. Man, we'd be nowhere. Our people will still be in a docile state of mind. So this truth is important. This truth is the reason why all this chaos is happening. Hey y'all brothers ever notice as soon as we start to bring out the scriptures, sirens start going off, just a bunch of chaos start happening. This truth, because we were just talking, me and the brother was talking earlier, because this truth is a high calling. This is a vocation. Okay, this truth operates on a high frequency, man.
VIP.
Okay, yeah, man, and it's only the VIP. This is only for the VIP. Okay, so yeah, man, we're trying to hasten the day so we can get up out of this place. Don't we all want to go home?
That's right.
We want to go home, man. It's Pride Month. You got homosexuals everywhere, man. Everywhere we turn, homosexuals are there. So we got to get out of here. All right. Well, who got it? 2 Peter 3:10.
All right, this is book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will be, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Keep on going. Verse 12. Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh.
See, that's the point. Looking for and hastening to the coming of the day of the Most High. And how are we going to do that if people are not pushing the truth?
That's right.
How we, as a matter of fact, somebody give me that in 2 Chronicles 7, I believe in 14. Because the Most High, he needs to hear us pushing His word, so He can say, okay, they're serious. They're really sorry for what I'm very sorry for what they did, and they want to get up out of this place. Okay, let me see if that is 2 Chronicles 7. Let's see if that's it. 7 and 14. 7 and 14. Yep. Bring that out, Rock.
The book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 7, verse 14. My people, which are called by my name.
And that's talking about Israel. Okay, Israel is only called by the Most High's name. All right, that's very repetitive throughout all the scriptures. Go ahead.
Shall humble themselves.
And that's a humble thing. Going out there on the highways and byways, that is humble. You out there on the concrete for hours, your back hurt, your feet hurt. You gotta put up, man. Me and the brother Ariel just had to change camp spots on Thursdays, cause of the smoking that they do there. You can get shot. You can get harmed up at camp. That's a very humble thing that we're doing. Very humble, and we should be doing it. All the things that Yahweh Shah went through.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Because man, Ed, we doing work. The Lord's working, and there's nobody doing it. And the earth's in the hand of the wicked, so we gonna be riling up demons if you're doing the Lord's work.
That's right.
So you already, you going out there to put yourself in harm's way, because we in a land that's given into the hand of the wicked.
Matter of fact, you read that in Acts when Paul went out there and started preaching the word, man, everybody started to get roused up. Yeah, this word does something, man. This word does something. Something crazy. Go ahead. And this word just get you on a higher frequency, man.
Right.
Like you can just sift stuff through the spirit. Like you just know something through the spirit. Like, oh yeah, man, I have a feeling this gonna happen, and it happens. Like the brother knows. At any time, remember every time we used to say something, he used to manifest
right in front of our eyes.
Right in front of our eyes, and that just shows you how important the truth is because somebody that's lacking faith, right? They say that we say something and it manifests. Like, damn, yo, this is really true.
Right.
That's
believer.
Right. Exactly. It will make them a believer. So that's why. Exactly. So that's why pushing this truth is important, man. It's the best thing that's going on earth right now.
Right.
This is the most important thing. Nothing else. And if you're really serious and sincere about this truth, ain't no way you can take breaks.
Right.
Well, I'm taking the winters off.
Right.
I'm taking the summers off. How can you do that?
I got a precept for that.
How the hell can you do that? Come on, finish this off and then grab the precept out.
Shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face.
And seek his face. That's what we're doing. We're seeking the Lord's face. And not just on the highways and byways. We're doing it right now.
Right.
We're pushing the truth right now.
Right.
Showing the Lord that we're serious and sincere about it. You know, Lord willing, we keep doing this.
It's a life. It's a lifetime thing. You wake up in the morning and that's what you do. Wake up in the morning, I'm Israelite. You go to sleep, I'm Israelite.
That's right.
That's how I gotta be. Now, in the beginning, when I first got into this truth, it's a weekend thing. But after a while, no.
Yes, exactly. This thing isn't no side hustle. This ain't pool. You know, at work. At work, you may sign up for pool or only call me when you need me. Nah, man. You gotta be Israelite 24/7.
That's right. Get that beat wrong.
Here it is. All throughout the week, you being a nigga, man, smoking weed, committing adultery. Then on Saturday, throwing a garment. you super Israelite. Yo, give me this precept. Oh man, that's being a hypocrite.
Yeah.
And the Lord will cast you away for doing that.
That's right.
You see, this is why it's important to push the word. So because somebody will hear this, go, oh man, I better stop doing this. You know. So go ahead, Doc.
And
Start from the top.
yeah. So this is again 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways.
And that's what we doing. We're turning from our wicked ways.
That's right.
Putting on a new man, cause we were niggas in the world.
That's right.
And now we're turning from our wickedness and seeking the Most High. First and foremost, going out there on the highways and the byways, repenting and going out there on the highways and byways. And really going out there on the highways and byways is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments.
Yes.
Because we can go into Deuteronomy, the 18th chapter. The Lord said, you gotta listen to everything that prophet shall say in my name.
That's right.
And what did Yahweh command to do? Go out on the highways.
That's right.
That's the law we're keeping. So you guys are not going out on the highways and byways and say, yeah, I'm keeping the law. You're not keeping the law.
Yeah, it's your keyboard, Instagram, and social media, so-called prophets. That's y'all, man.
Yep. You see, and that's really extra credit. What we're doing right now is extra credit. The main thing is going out there on the streets, so everybody can hear it. Because we're just in the house, right? I mean, nobody can except the viewers.
That's it.
No, that's it. What about everybody else? Jake is out there, man.
Right.
Hey, it be some camps where it be sometimes where Jake be actually waiting there for us. Like last week, that old Jake, he was there before us, waiting on us, because people are thirsty for the word.
That's right.
See,
We got responsibility.
finish that off, bro.
Turn from their wicked ways. Then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
Exactly, and that's what the Lord's doing. He's hearing us from heaven, and he's bringing destruction to this place. That's why all this chaos is happening, because the vibration of the word is being pushed out there. This thing is carrying vibrations, spirits. All right. Oh, y'all got the precept?
This is the book of Luke, chapter 9, verse 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
Now, what's the plow? The plow is a metaphor for doing this work. Because the plow is the work. You put your hand to the plow and you look back. What's a sign of? looking back, you stop doing it. You know, man, I ain't feeling this no more. You look back, you're not fit. You're not fit for the kingdom.
Or you take a break.
Matter of fact, give me somebody give me Luke 14.
I'm already in there.
Yeah, give me Luke 14 and start at verse 23.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 14 and verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, Go out into the highways and hedges.
Oh man, go out. So we're inside the house right now. So going out would be taking our asses outside, right? Go ahead.
Go out to the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled.
Go ahead.
For I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper.
Right, because when you read earlier in the verse, the servants was trying to bid, those other people to the feast, and they all made an excuse. Oh man, I got a land to attend to. I got a wife to attend to. I got this to attend to. They were all making excuses. Read that verse again.
Verse 24.
Yeah.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 24. For I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper.
And that's a bad thing. You would want to taste of the Lord's Supper. You see, now keep going.
Verse 25.
26.
Verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother.
Which that just means love less, okay? Because the Bible does not contradict itself. Me and the brother Ariel had to do a video on this. Talking about, the scripture says honor your father and mother, but here it says you have to hate them. No, man. No, it's not literally talking about, oh, mom, I hate you. Like how Esau be doing today. Mom, I hate you, mom. Cursing them out and stuff like that. No, man, that's not what it's doing. It's just love less. We have to put Yahweh Shai above them. Because you read 1 Corinthians 11, it says that Yahweh Shai is above them. Okay? So this work come first before anything. Hold on now. Go ahead, Ariel.
If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Go ahead.
And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it?
Right, you have to count the cost, man. You have to count the cost. Period. Like really before you get involved in this thing, you should think to yourself, is this really what I want to do? Is this really what I like you go out there, you see people that you knew, they can start laughing at you, mocking you, distance themselves away from you. And this is about the Bible too, that everybody's supposed to believe in. This is how you know this is the truth right here.
Right.
This is how you know, and it's very important. Go ahead. Verse 29.
Verse 29. Lest happily after he hath laid the foundation and is not able to finish, all that behold it begin to mock him.
Oh, and people is gonna start to mocking you because you couldn't finish. Because you couldn't finish what you started. Like, man, y'all remember Jimmy Neutron, that guy, the guy that always started, that always invented stuff but could never finish it. I forgot his name, but everybody always used to laugh at him.
Oh, you talking about his
enemy, man. I forgot his name, man. And Jimmy Neutron, he was a character, but like he would always invent something but could never finish it, and people always used to laugh at him because you couldn't finish it. Like, you start something, you gotta finish it.
Right.
Yeah,
So you start putting your hand to the plow, and you gotta keep pushing the truth. You gotta keep pushing the word, no matter what, because it's very important. This word is going to manifest the kingdom.
That's right.
It's going to manifest the kingdom, and the kingdom starts within. You see, who had a precept? You had a precept.
Yeah, I had a precept.
Come on, go ahead, bro.
So this, he said, for when it said hate your your mother and your father, to expound on to edify more on what it really means. This is both what Yahweh Shai first in Matthew 12, verse 48.
I got a precept from the beginning.
this is when the apostles was coming to him, telling him that his mother and his family was coming looking for him, and he was Yahushua was speaking amongst the multitudes, with the Spirit, teaching, and he said, but he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother, and who are my brethren?
Yep.
And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother.
You see that? So whosoever is pushing the truth of the Most High, they're my brothers.
That's right.
Because we can have nothing, like us brothers, we can have nothing in common. But what drew us here was the truth.
That's right.
That's what drew us here. The truth. This one thing drew all our spirits together. Cause like in the world, of course, your friends, everything is in common. That's why that's your friend. Man, I can have nothing in common with this bro. But the reason why our spirits connect with each other is because of this truth. And that's how high of a frequency this truth is, man.
Right.
Exactly.
Like people don't even dig it, man.
I don't get it.
People don't even dig how much of a high calling this is. Like this thing really manifests spirits. I seen brothers where they throw up curses on somebody in a video, and man, do spirits get roused up.
I got a free set.
Like, man, it's crazy.
It's truth, man.
Somebody get Isaiah 62:6.
Okay. This is Acts, the first chapter, verse 14. These all continue with one accord in prayer and supplication with the women and Mary, the mother of Yahushua, and with his brother. He's talking about that one accord,
Exactly. They was all on one accord, and that's how we got to be in the body on one accord. We can't be out there on the highway and I break down the scripture to bro like, whoa, what are you talking about, bro? I don't agree with that. And another brother like, yeah, I don't agree.
All right.
What's your Kate? We gotta be in one mind.
That's right.
On one mind, because can't have nothing confusion. This is not no.
Right.
There's not no light thing. This is not a nigga hangout.
Right.
Like this is not what it is. I'm just being blunt with it. This is not what it is. And the Lord can take you off for that. All right. So we got Isaiah 62.
This is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls.
Right. I have set watchmen upon thy walls. The Lord set watchmen upon his walls. And it's not you, Eric Mason. It's not you, Vocab Malone. It's none of you guys.
Especially in the damn Edomite.
Yeah. It's the servants of the Most High. The manifest. Hold that, bro. Somebody get James 2:5. Because you guys not meek. You guys are not lowly. We're out there. We're meek. We're lowly. We're poor. You guys live it up. We're poor.
You got the 2 and 5 when you get it.
Whoever got it first.
I'm here.
Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of James, chapter 2, verse 5.
Now let's see if this fits the Christian pastor. Let's see if this depicts Al Sharpton. Let's see if this depicts Creflo Steal Your Dollar, ATD Snakes.
Okay.
Let's see.
Verse 5, James 2, verse 5. Hearken, my beloved brother. Have not Yahweh chosen the poor of this world rich in faith?
Did not the Most High choose the poor of this world rich in faith?
Right.
Now I'm not saying that every single brother in this truth is poor now. Not saying that. But for the most part, man, the poor brothers, the poor that's in this truth outnumbers the rich brothers in this truth. Okay? And the Most High, he chose the poor of this world. And that's the Israelites.
That's right.
That's so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans. We're
Majority
poor.
of the nation. The majority of our nation is poor.
Exactly. Ain't choose no Edomites. Edomites not poor. Edomite can pay for. Hey man, an Edomite can pay for a trip to Europe. Man, them tickets is over $1,000. Man, Jake don't got that. Jake barely making it.
Maybe he do. He's not putting it down on that.
Exactly. Go ahead, Doc.
Okay. I'm gonna start all over here.
Go ahead.
5, right?
Yep.
Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not Yahweh chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith,
Yep.
and heirs of the kingdom,
And heirs of the kingdom, who is that? It's some of the Israelites. Go ahead.
and heirs of the kingdom which he hath promised to them that love him.
Which he had promised to them. Who is the promises for?
Right.
The promise for Israel.
Pastor didn't tell me that.
And what's the kingdom? Because people think the kingdom is up there in the sky. What was the promise that the Most High promised Israel? The land of Canaan, man.
That's right.
That's right.
Israel. Okay, that's heaven, which is going to be on earth.
That's right.
Now go back in Isaiah 62.
This is Isaiah 62.
You see how the Bible? You see how the Bible just makes sense? You guys just not breaking it down correctly. Period. Go ahead, Doc.
I have set watchmen upon thy walls,
Yep.
O Jerusalem,
Oh, Jerusalem. Go ahead.
which shall never hold their peace day or night.
Which shall never hold their peace day nor night.
That's right.
We just got finished camp,
That's right.
and we're still pushing the truth, still going through the spirit.
Still going to be going.
And we're gonna go push the truth tomorrow.
God, that's right.
We're willing in Boston.
God.
Not giving the Lord no rest, and that's how we should be with prayer too. You know, I ain't gonna lie. So sometimes I'm saying, "Oh man, don't pray. You already been praying too much, man." The Most High wants you to keep going and going and going.
Right.
Okay, that's how important it is. That's how important this truth is, man. Because like I said, man, I made a video on this, and prayer is very powerful. You can like a brother can be down, and I've experienced this, man. I experienced where a brother is down and whatnot, and the spirit just hop on me to pray for that brother, and the brother hit me up out of nowhere. Like, dang, that's crazy, bro. I was just praying for you. That's how high frequency this is, man. This is not no regular thing. I remember one time in Dallas, right? I was like, yo, man, I'm gonna call Assad, man, real fast. So I called him out. He's like, yo, bro, I was just about to call you. I'm like, damn, bro.
Right.
My
Yeah,
shit.
it's serious, man.
For real, man. Yo, people don't understand. And people try to say, oh man, this is because this is the Bible. People try to make it seem like this truth is boring. This truth is not boring. There's a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways. There's different things you can do with this truth. Like just earlier, I just had fun chopping up them Jehovah's Witnesses earlier. That was fun.
God.
And then at that, when you're reading the scriptures, you gotta visualize what you're reading. Like when you're reading stuff like Samuel, Chronicles, you gotta visualize those wars and battles that they had. You gotta visualize this stuff, man. There's nothing boring about this truth. This truth is when I read the Bible, I get a good kick out of it when I'm reading it. I'm laughing. Oh man, this is hilarious. You know, but hey, just like y'all said, he who hath ears to hear, let him hear. Go ahead, bro.
We shall never hold their peace day or night.
Which shall never hold their peace day or night. That's how important this truth is. Which shall never hold their peace day nor night. That's the watchman. Okay? Always making mention of the Lord. Always pushing the truth. That's how important it is. There's a group of people that's doing this. That are not holding their peace day nor night. Why? Because this truth is important. Matter of fact, let me go into the etymology of the word important.
Oh, the precept edifying the importance of it.
Let's see. Important. Let's see. Go to dictionary. Alright, this is better. Of great significance or value, likely to have a profound effect on success. This truth is about to bring forth success.
That's right.
The kingdom.
Man.
Oh, this hit the nail in the coffin.
Right.
Let's read it again. Of great significance or value. Why do you think Vocab Malone keeps making videos on the Israelites? Because this truth is of great significance or value. That's why he keep making videos on us. His last videos, Hebrew Israelites. Why? Why is he just focusing on us? You got Pride Month. Why isn't he making videos on these damn homosexuals?
That's right, man.
But he's focusing on us. Why? Because this truth is of great significance, or value. And then it says likely to have a profound effect on success. What's the success? The ultimate success is the kingdom of Israel.
That's right.
Manifesting. That's the ultimate success. Okay? Because according to the Christian church, they're saved. They're saved right now. Bro, you're not saved in America. There's no success. The success is coming when you enter the kingdom, when you endure all tribulation and you enter into the kingdom. That's the success. Plain and simple. Hold on. Finish that off in Isaiah 62.
Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent.
Keep not silence. Go ahead.
And give him no rest.
And give the Lord no rest. Man, the Lord said give him no rest. No rest. Man.
He commanded us to give him no rest. That's how I actually want you to push this truth.
Imagine that. Cause look, the truth is likened unto a woman. And you damn well know when you get that nice chick, that fine chick, you got a number, man, you ain't giving that chick no rest, man. You calling her, you texting her, all that stuff. You showing up at her house with a boom box playing music out there. Man, that's exactly how we are supposed to treat this, man. Not giving it no rest. Not giving the Lord no rest.
That's right.
Dang, like we gotta get in the spirit of that.
And you so-called daughters of Zion, don't get airheaded and think that's how we supposed to be about the women. That's how we're supposed to be about the truth.
Yeah, about the truth. Right. Yeah. I was just making an analogy. What's that on that, bro?
And give him the rest until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Until he make Jerusalem a praise on the earth.
That's right.
And when is that gonna be? When the kingdom come. Right. So don't give the Most High no rest until the kingdom come.
That's right.
That's why the truth is important. That's why pushing it is important.
That's right.
Okay? Now, who I appreciate?
Because this is what success is right here. But that which, this is Revelation chapter 2 verse 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come.
And that's talking about the word, man. Hold fast to the Most High. When you read 1 Thessalonians 5:21, it says, prove all things. Hold fast to what is good. What's good? The scriptures.
That's right.
See, so we gotta hold on to these scriptures, man. Gotta hold on to the oil. This is a metaphor for the oil, and a lot of people let go of the oil, man. We gotta keep this oil, keep our lamps burning. Go ahead.
Right. And verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Yeah, that's success. Having power over the nations. You on the throne. You telling people what to do, how to do it, when to do it. That is success. Go ahead, bro.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
Exactly. And we're joint heirs to that. Yahweh Shai, he's going to get it, and the elect is going to get it, and then ultimately all Israel is going to get it. Okay? And we're going to be good. And all Israel is going to be in harmony. And everybody always tell me, yo, man, we need to gather together. Well, then push the word then. If you want to be united, push the word. Push the word then. If you want to be united, why can't black people unite? Well, all black people is not in the Bible. And you guys are just sitting at home on your keyboards. Go out and push the word so we can get in the kingdom, so we can all be united. You see? That's all you gotta do.
That's how it's supposed to be done.
But Jake on the comment board, why can't y'all camps? Why can't we be unified? Why don't you come and push the word, bro? So we can get up out of here. Bring more laborers.
That's right.
Bring more fruit, so we can get up out of here, so we can be unified. How about that? Okay. What's your priest? Oh no, you're next.
Yeah.
What's your priest?
This is Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
Yeah, exactly. So the scripture should be on our mind 24/7. When you get up, me personally, when I get up, man, I'm like, dang, how am I going to please the Most High today? First thing in my mind is the scriptures. That's the first thing. I have to catch myself sometimes. Be studying for too long. Because this thing is beautiful. It's is of high value. It's going to lead to success. You see? Go ahead.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
That's right.
that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
And matter of fact, let me pull this quick precept because it said meditate. Don't underestimate. Don't underestimate meditation.
See if he was thinking about the same precept. Let's see what you got.
Psalms 2.
Nah, this is Psalms 3 and verse 1. You see? But you guys wouldn't get this.
I was just thinking.
Psalm 3 and 1, because the Lord is gonna give ear to your meditation. Psalm 3 and 1, give ear to my words, O Yahweh, consider my meditation. You see, consider my meditation. This is King David. So you think the Lord wasn't giving ear to his meditation? So anywhere you go, you're supposed to be meditating on the word. Like even I'll be playing basketball, right? I'm thinking about the Most High. I'm thinking about the scriptures. I'm thinking about a precept, cause it's just in you. It's just in you. You know, it's just in you. Was that in on that?
No.
Oh, okay.
More go.
Go
I said, observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. That just ties into the
That's cool.
Oh my gosh, man, and that's it. The law, man. So the Christian church don't want us to have success.
Right.
Oh man, that's beautiful, man. You see, who's next? You go ahead, bro.
This is just, to expound and, edify on the importance and the power of pushing the truth, It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, chapter 37, starting at verse 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind. Prophesy, son of man.
Exactly. So it doesn't matter if anybody's out there or not. The vibration of the word is still being kicked out there. And nobody can be out there. And just because we're pushing the word, boom, somebody can come out of clear blue sky. That's how the Lord is, man. Go ahead.
And say to the wind, thus saith the Lord God, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon the slain, that they may live.
Yeah, and the breath, that's talking about knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Somebody get 2 Ezra 16:61, and wisdom of Solomon 7:24.
Okay, wisdom.
And like you said,
that's 7 and 10.
That's them vibrations. They're going to be carried out. You prophesied to the wind. Them vibrations is being carried by the wind.
2 Ezra 16 verse 61.
I got that right
Go ahead.
here. You want it now?
Go on, yep.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 16.
Right, because look, read that part again, bro, in Ezekiel 37. The breath, this is come.
Oh yeah. Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon them these slain.
Right, exactly. Talking about the dry bones, and the breath. That's talking about the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And we about to prove that. Okay, go ahead, Al.
This book of 2 Ezra, chapter 16, verse 61, right?
Yep.
He made man.
Yep.
And put his heart in the midst of the body. And gave him breath.
And gave him what?
And gave him breath.
Go ahead.
Life. And understanding.
And understanding. That's what breath is. Wisdom of Solomon.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness.
Go ahead.
For she is the breath.
For she is the what?
For she is the breath.
So wisdom is the breath.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Of the power of the Most High, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore, can no defiled thing fall into her.
Right. Can no defiled thing fall into her. Okay. So we just proved that wisdom is the breath. Okay. And wisdom was breathed upon us, and we're pushing it back out. For Lord willing, so we can get the kingdom. Okay. That's the breath. Okay. Go ahead, Doc.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7.
Yep.
And the Lord Yahweh formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life.
Yeah, the breath of life, exactly. That's breathed into man the breath of life. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, the law, basically. Okay.
And man became a living soul.
And man became a living soul because when you read it, man was already created on the 5th day.
That's right.
So what is that? So what is that talking about? Genesis 2.
That's right.
What is that talking about? Just gave. You see, man, this is hip talk.
Right.
This is hip talk, man.
Only elect gonna get it.
Yeah, this is hip talk.
Like when you talk black and everybody can't understand it, man. That's how it is.
It's like putting back together.
You're not gonna get it.
Bro, like this is hip talk. So what is that talking about? The scripture. So there's a Bible. You see, Christians stop trying to teach the Bible. Just leave the Bible to the servants of the Lord.
That's right.
Okay. Cause you will think the Bible contradict itself right there. But I thought in Genesis 1 it said that man was created the 5th day. But here it's saying that man is becoming living soul. What the heck is going on here? You see, and that's why this is important to push the word of the Lord. So people can gain this understanding. Go ahead, bro.
If I may add, back when it says, breathe the breath upon the slain, that shows you that, the slain.
I was going to say the same thing
that's
coming out your mouth.
That's the spirit.
This links up with Ezekiel 37.
Yeah, that's the slain. The slain he's talking to is the dead. They don't have the wisdom, knowledge, or understanding.
Matter of fact,
so you need that breath. That wisdom that given to you so you can be alive.
Matter of fact, get Proverbs 21:16 and then get Revelation 11:8. Because our people need this. Our people are spiritually dead out here. Walking zombies, the walking dead.
That's right.
Man, out there not knowing who the hell they are. So we need to be out there. 11:8. Oh, bro, and remember that Jake that came out to camp Thursday?
Oh yeah.
Man, that Jake came out to camp like, yo, it's through the spirit. We had to be out there at that time.
That's right.
Cause that Jake was like, oh man, like I feel like I'm the only one in my age group that really knows.
I didn't talk to no one about this.
Yeah, exactly. I can't talk to anybody about this. That's why I walked past and then when I seen the Star David, he said I had to stop and listen because I knew eventually somebody would come out here and start teaching the truth. That's what the Jake said, man. I'm not. Did he say that? And he was out here probably telling us maybe for like a good 45 minutes to an hour. We just talking, man. That's why we need to be out there on the. That's why pushing this truth is important, man. Cause Jake is looking for the truth. How is Jake gonna get the? Listen, bro. How is Jake gonna get the truth if we just sitting at home, not doing nothing? If we just hiding the knowledge.
Like the brother today that came up. Yeah, his father. Remember the dude who said his father?
Yeah, the Jake that came up today.
Yeah,
black beater on.
He's out.
Exactly.
He never ran into nobody out here.
Exactly.
So he ran into us today, and something told him to walk up.
Exactly. And what if we were sitting at home?
Exactly.
Exactly. What if we were just sitting at home eating Cheetos, hot Cheetos, and playing the game, and playing Call of Duty.
Right.
And keyboard prophecy.
Yeah. What is that? What is that going to profit you? Jake needs the word.
That's right.
Jake needed even the Jakes that's not gonna come in this fully. Like, man, I knew this world was messed up. Cause that's what the Jake said. Like, yo, man, I always knew that it was just something wrong with this world.
Yep.
That's what the Jake said.
And there's, if I may add, there's a different vibration. Like when, we can make these videos, somebody could watch it, but it's not like being there live. Just talking, building right there in front of each other. There's a whole different vibration when you're dealing with it and live, and just, breaking it down with everybody, whoever come up and inquire the Lord, you right there.
And that's what the Jake said. The Jake says like, yeah, man, it's different seeing this in person. That's exactly what he said. Come on, bro, hold that. Get that Proverbs 21:16.
There's the book of
Proverbs, Revelation 11,
21 verse 16.
We'll get that next.
The man that wandereth.
Well, it's technically wandereth, but all right, go ahead.
But out of the way of understanding.
Out of the way of understanding shall what?
Shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
And our people who have no understanding. So us that knows this truth need to be out there so they can get the understanding through the Spirit of the Lord. Because this is not our understanding. We're just vessels being used. We're just robots. Okay, we're just bringing out the Bible. Okay,
That's right.
We're just bringing out the Bible. That's it. You know, we ain't nobody special. we're just lowly men that that the Lord called. Okay, to bring forth His word. Okay, because you've seen examples, man. The Lord, He uses people and casts them away. Like this guy named brother Yerusalem, man. Man, thousands of people came to the truth because of him. You ever heard of him before?
Russian GMS?
No.
Man, he was like, he's not a ball. He was always breaking down like Deuteronomy 28. I remember watching the videos when I first came into the truth.
He brought in thousands in the truth, man. And
now he's selling aquaponics.
now this guy's bugged out. He doesn't believe in the truth no more.
Wow.
This guy's bugged out.
Yeah. And I heard about him being bugged out now.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. When I first came to the truth.
Oh, yeah, right. I did watch one of his videos.
That's crazy. I was mad. I still got him saved.
Yeah, bro.
So
Bro, when I'm like,
you got good basic breakdown.
I'm like,
videos.
damn,
144,000 and all that.
I'm like, damn, this guy cool, man.
Bugged out
I
now.
spewed him out, man.
I used to watch you back in the day.
Now he's on that Egyptology.
Yes.
I seen him with
How you go to
some
Egyptology?
Egyptology. I seen him with some Egyptology mess.
See,
One of his latest.
You gotta learn from that.
He's exactly, man. That's why I gotta stay humble, man.
I seen somebody made a video on him too, talking about how he's like he was in the army or whatever, and like talking about how he saw God told him, like breaking it down.
Man. He just fell out the truth, man.
Yeah.
That's why brothers gotta pray that Psalms 51 and 11, man.
Yep. Now he's back in the congregation of the dead. He wandered out of the way of understanding, because this is the understanding. Because look, man, and before this truth, I'll use myself as an example, man. Man, before this truth, I was not thinking about buying herbs and all that stuff. I was thinking about none of that. But this truth, man, really make you want to change everything about you. Like now you just do stuff that you normally wouldn't do. I was like, damn, man, I look back on this, like, man, I would never think that I'll be doing this.
Because basically you're moving by the Spirit.
Yeah.
Now, if you're dealing with regeneration, who was we before we came? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But a lot of times when we start doing what the Spirit do, we start in line with who we was, even though we don't know.
Exactly.
You know, so once we start moving by the Spirit, we start learning. I like this stuff we never even thought we liked. You know what I'm saying? We start doing different stuff.
Man, I listen to classical music.
Beethoven.
Man, Mozart. If you was to come to me when I was 16, 17 years old, like, yo, man, when you're 18, 19, 20, you're gonna be preaching the Bible in the street.
You never believe that.
You're gonna be listening to classical music. You're gonna be drinking.
Yeah, I'll bring that out in camp today. Yeah, you never know.
Like, I just look at my future self as like, yeah,
right.
You are crazy.
Yeah.
And for the rest of us brothers,
right?
Like, you are ridiculous. I'm not doing that. Well, here we are.
I said it earlier today at camp. Like, I said that I would never go out on the streets and preach the Bible. And look at me now, you know.
And people may be watching this. What does this have to do with the title of the video? Why? Because this is edifying somebody.
That's right.
Like, yo, that's true.
Exactly.
You see, this all ties into why it's important to be pushing the truth. It all ties in.
Right.
Okay. Revelation 11:8.
Okay, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
Right, and our people, like you said, man, they're dead. They are spiritually dead. And how are they gonna come back alive? With the spirit of the Most High, but the man is out there. Because the Lord ain't gonna come off his holy throne and come teach to Israel. He's not doing that. Okay, he is not doing that. No. So go ahead out into Jeremiah 20.
20 and verse.
Jeremiah 20 and verse 9.
This is the book of Jeremiah.
Hey, Shalom, Messiah.
Shalom.
Shalom.
This is Jeremiah chapter 20, verse 9.
Yeah.
Then I said, I will not make mention of him, nor speak any more in his name.
Yeah, because Jeremiah was fed up, man. Jeremiah was fed up with Israel. Go ahead.
But his word was in mine heart as a burning fire.
But his word was in my heart as a burning fire. You just at home, you just like, man, I can't wait to let it all out at camp. Can't wait.
Right.
Read that part again.
But his word was in my heart as a burning fire.
Right. His word was in my heart, meaning his mind as a burning fire. It was just burning up inside me like, man, I just can't hold it in. I gotta go push the truth. I gotta go push the word of the Lord. That's exactly how it be with us.
Precepts I just got.
All these precepts I just learned. All these precepts I just learned. That's like you practicing for the game. Like, man, I can't wait to use the spin move.
Hit with the behind the back.
It's in and out.
Just like with that girl, my precepts was ready. I said, you gonna use this order? You eased up on her. I first I was loaded, but you eased up on her. What's going on?
I really wanted her to go away.
God.
Go ahead.
God. This is Jeremiah 20 verse 9 in the middle. But his word was in my heart as a burning fire, shut up in my bones, and I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay.
Yeah, and he couldn't stay. Meaning what, man? He just had to go out and push the truth. He had to go out and push the truth, man. Okay.
I'm still holding the precept too, even for that verse.
Con. All right, bring it out. Somebody get Jeremiah 13 and 10.
This precept lined up even before when you was talking about us prophesying to the wind, and then somebody just popping up. Luke 15 and 10. Likewise, I say unto you, there is joy in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner.
Oh, just one.
Just one that repenteth.
Exactly. So that's why. So we have to be out there for that one.
That's right.
We have to be out there for that one. One person repents. Man, it's a party going out there and going up there in the spirit world. So that's why we need to be out there so Jake can repent. So the elect can be gathered. Okay. So this truth is metaphor. Or fishing is used as a metaphor for this truth, right?
Right.
So in order to fish, you have to get up. You got to get up out your house. You have to go to the sea or the pond, wherever you go. And you got to go get the fish. You got to go out there and actually get it.
Where the fish
are. Bait though. You gotta have the bait too.
And all that. What's the bait? Oh, go ahead.
You can't go you can't fish, in a forest. You got to go to a body of water. Like we can't find men, if we're just in our house on the keyboards.
Exactly.
You got to go out to the chief places of concourse where Jake is and compel him to come in.
Exactly. And the word compelled is exactly what we're going to go into. Now, the brother made a point. He said using the bait. What's the bait? The scriptures. Now, when you go into the word compel, it means by force. Okay, by force. So we're forcing our people into the truth. How? Amen. America is about to go down, right? Things about to go down by fire, nuclear fire, stuff like that. That's gonna scare. Snap. I gotta get into the truth then. Hey, me personally, that's how it was for me. I'm like, dang, man,
that fear part.
Yeah,
man.
that fear.
That fear was got on me.
You know what got me? If you don't go out there on the highways and byways, the Lord is going to kill you. From that, I said, okay, I gotta find me a camp, and I'm gonna go out there. That's what got me out there.
That's exactly what got me out there.
As soon as I heard that, I said, man, I gotta go out there.
Man, it was just the spirit on me telling me I gotta go out there, man. Like, the more I was just trying to grow in the truth.
I was gonna grab that too.
I came in the truth, man. It grew on me. The understanding grew on me. You better get out there. You better get out there. Stop playing.
Go
ahead. And so somebody get 2 Timothy 4 and start at verse 2. Go ahead.
This is Jude chapter 1 verse 23. And others saved with fear.
And others saved with fear. Because when you read Corinthians, it says, by the terror of the Lord we persuade men. Okay? We persuade men by the prophecies that are in the Bible. Famines, race wars, all that stuff. And that's gonna freak Jake out. Like, man. And Jake, they want to be sick. Yeah, and they oh yeah, man, the chip. What Jake don't know about the RFID chip? Right. Every Jake knows about that. For real.
First one.
Such that family hit.
You're getting free boxes of Newports when you take this chip.
You know, but go ahead.
God, and others saved with fear, pulling them out of the fire, hating even the garment spotted by the flesh.
Exactly, by fear of the scriptures, okay? Because the scriptures put fear in you. The scriptures put fear in you because see the Christian pastor they don't read about coming destructions and doom, and then a lot of the destruction scriptures, the best ones is when you read Second Ezra's. You don't read Second Ezra's in the church. You don't read those stuff in the church. So you read stuff like that. You're like, damn man, I gotta get right. Even for us that's already in this truth, that makes us check ourselves, examine ourselves. Like man, I better be on my toes.
I know. I remember the first time I read Second Ezra's, like when you get to like verse chapter 15 and 16.
Yep.
I was like, "Ooh, man, this is crazy."
I don't want to be on the wrong side of that.
No sirree.
Go on. Who got you go ahead. Start verse 2.
Alright, this is the book of 2 Timothy.
Oh wait, you still on that precept, bro?
No, I was holding. Take Timothy. I was on that.
You was holding something though, weren't you?
I said my precept already.
Oh, come on, go ahead.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 2. Preach the word.
Preach the word. Preach the word. That's all we were set up to do. Lord willing, Lord willing, we keep on doing this. I want to keep doing this until the end.
That's right.
Preach the word. Simple. Preach the word. Come on, bro. Like, what is so hard about it? Get up off your ass and go preach the word. Go ahead.
Be instant in season. Out of season.
Yeah, no breaks, man. Wintertime, summertime. You gotta go preach the word. Go ahead.
Reprove.
Yep.
Rebuke.
Yep.
Exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
Go ahead.
For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers, having itching ears.
Go ahead.
And they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables.
Keep going.
Verse 5.
Yep.
But watch thou in all things.
But watch thou in all things. People call themselves watchmen, right? You gotta be out. You gotta be out if you're watching. Okay? Gotta be watching for all things, bro. Go ahead.
Endure afflictions.
Yeah, endure afflictions. How are you enduring afflictions on the keyboard? When your Wi-Fi cut off?
Yeah. When Facebook shut down.
When you put in Facebook jail, is that your afflictions? Come on, man. Go ahead. You're not gonna get afflictions by sitting in the comfort of your home, sipping hot cocoa on the keyboard. That's not enduring afflictions at all. At all. Come on. Go ahead.
Do the work of an evangelist.
Do the work of an evangelist. What are these Christian evangelists doing? Although they're doing it wrong. What are these guys doing? They actually go out and they go and travel to different places. They don't stay at home. They actually go and travel. They go out of the comfort of their house, and they go and preach the word. That's what they do. So call themselves preaching the word. They're not really teaching the truth.
But they at least know there's power in going out there and actually trying to put some work in for whatever it is they want. We know they don't want to push the truth, but we know they want that money that they know that is bringing them. So they putting that work in for that.
Hey, even the Jehovah's Witnesses, they're out there.
Every day. I work down where we home camp. They're out there every single day.
Yeah.
They're out there every day.
Jehovah's Witnesses. They're out there.
They got zeal. They got the zeal, man. They be out there. Hours too. Just standing, man. They don't move an inch. Just standing there
until you go cut them.
right.
We break out the incense.
right. Till you go cut them. All right, it's time to go. What you got, Rob?
Yeah, we was talking. I mean, first of all, you have to when you preaching the word. You got to know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
And this going to tell us how you get an understanding. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 21, verse 11. It says, "He that keepeth the law of the Lord getteth the understanding thereof."
Yep.
And the perfection of the fear of the Lord is wisdom.
See that? Wisdom. And how do you get it? By keeping the commandments of the Most High. And one of them is going out on the highways and byways.
It's because you obey the law.
Exactly.
I got a precept.
Go ahead, Art.
This is because we all were in the world, and now we gotta seek the Lord, and by doing this work diligently. This is Baruch chapter 4 verse 23. For I sent you out with morning and this from
But you see that, and when you go out there on the highways, that really builds you up. They give you tough skin, man. Yeah. Going out there on the highways and byways, okay. Ain't no like I said. You got it.
This is verse 28. A lot. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more.
Yeah, we gotta seek the Most High 10 times more, man. 10 times more. So constantly going out there and even coming in and doing videos. And there's all types of avenues to do the videos. You can do it while you're driving. Walk and talk, all that stuff. There's many ways that we can push the truth, and that's what brothers are doing, pushing the truth all over the world. Somebody get Matthew 24, this gospel being preached.
There's still some meat on that bone.
Where? Okay, go ahead, bro.
It say, make full proof of thy ministry.
Make full proof of thy ministry.
Bring that out.
Oh man, how do you do that inside your house? How do you make full proof of your ministry? Well, yeah, I teach, I approve it. Oh, in my house. What? Man, get the hell out of here.
I got screenshots.
Yeah, I got screenshots.
Where's your fruit at?
Get the hell out of here, man. Go out there on the highways.
Exactly. Where's your fruit?
Like this guy, brother Kazawan, Tribe of Judah channel.
Yeah.
Hey man, that brother got some knowledge, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not downplaying him none of that, man. When I was coming into the truth, I was watching that guy too. I was watching him, man. But what's up with him? He ain't uploaded a video in like a year.
Okay. Apparently he does a live classes on another platform, but I don't think he go out on the highways and byways.
Yeah, man, that guy don't go out on the highways and byways. What is he doing? He needs to go out there. He needs to go out there and teach.
I think a lot of people are scared to go out there.
Yeah, scared. Like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, matter of fact, give me. Are you holding the precept?
24. I mean, you want
what's that?
wanted Matthew 24.
Oh yeah, drop that real fast. Get Matthew 10 and 28.
Scared?
You scared of who? Scared of who? We all young men here.
That's what they scared of. Let me get this real quick.
Scared.
10 and 28.
I'm about to show you.
Okay, hold on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahushua shall suffer persecution.
Yeah, they're scared of suffering persecution. Hey man, I see you in the hallways in that stupid garment yelling. I seen you.
You need a divine intervention.
Food for the Lord.
So you see me? Okay, great. I'm very happy you seen me.
Right.
Man, I done seen countless people on the highways and byways.
Yeah.
And really, some of them don't even really scoff at you like that. Some of them, I remember one chick I knew, I was teaching, she came up and tried to give me a whole hug. Like, what are you doing? I'm teaching.
She's in the spirit.
I'm teaching. Like, what are you doing?
She was in the spirit, yo.
I've seen a few church members.
The girl today wanted to. Come up on. Can I take a picture with you?
Oh yeah.
I was like, what in the world?
Like,
This ain't no circus.
You guys are beautiful.
yeah, like
Girl, come back to this lost days of men.
Right.
This gay pride.
What's she talking about? Yeah, exactly. And we need to go out, like we brought out earlier in Psalms 94:16. Who's gonna rise up against the evildoers for the Most High?
That's right.
That's important. That's important to do. And how you gonna do that? Out there on the highways. Man, every Israelite man that knows the truth need to be out there protesting against this gay pride thing.
Right.
Okay? Need to be going out there be cursing them out.
That's right. Let them know who they are.
Yeah, man. Like, what are you doing? Oh, behind the keyboard, no, man, that's not doing nothing. You got to go out there.
Hey, you get locked up for selling crack, but you can't get locked up for putting that spirit on these damn wicked sodomites.
Bring it out, brother. Bring it out. Right, in the world, you was big bad wolf. Trapping on a block. early bird get the worm first type of guy. But when it comes on to the Lord, oh man, I can't do that. Like the analogy with the woman, man. Man, you all up in a woman's ass. Doing whatever the woman wants.
What you do, right?
Yeah, but when it comes on to the Most High, the Supreme Yahweh, man, you want to sell them short, bro. Man, people are ridiculous.
The flesh mind the things.
Even for they bosses at work, they going in hard and act like they hate master, but it's yes master, yes master. But y'all can't go hard for the Most High.
Well, Matthew, right?
Yeah, scared. Yeah, read that, bro.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul.
Right.
But rather fear him which is able to destroy both the soul and the body in hell.
And who is that? That's the Most High.
Right.
You look. The flesh. This is not who we are. This is not who we are. It's the spirit that's in us that's who we are. Okay, because cause this body can drop dead, but my spirit can enter another body, and that's going to be me.
Live on.
Okay, this flesh is not us. This is not us, man. So you scared of somebody that's going to kill your flesh? We need to get out of this flesh any damn way. This flesh is vile. Man, you get rashes. You get back pains, aches. You sin.
Nothing but pain.
Yeah.
Suffering.
Yeah, why would you want to be in this anyway? Come on, man. You guys. Karma, man. Bring me the precept.
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
And how you doing that when you're sitting on your comfortable couch at home? You're not presenting your body as a living sacrifice by doing that. Man, us going out there on the highways and byways, that's a sacrifice, man.
Anything can pop off.
Man, that's like a whole job we be doing out there. Standing on that concrete, man. And I be seeing brother bent over.
So worse than mountains. Get real some days.
That's a sacrifice, man. And we're young men. We can be doing anything. It's Saturday night. We're young men. We can be doing anything right now. But here we are, trying to make our calling and election sure.
That's right.
Trying to bring success, which is the kingdom, which all brothers are trying to do. Go ahead.
Present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
You got it. You want to expound on that?
Nah, it's going out on the highways and byways is the least you can do. Yeah. The very least you can do.
Yeah.
It's very reasonable for you to just get up out of the comfort of your home, get your ass off the couch, and go out on the highways and byways and do what the Most High God told you to do.
Right.
It's just that simple. It's not hard. It's not hard. We gotta wrestle with all these demons and whatnot, but the Most High has equipped us. He gave us armor. He gave us a spirit, not a fear.
But of a sound mind.
Yeah.
Right.
See what these guys? I think these guys want to actually stay here, because if you wanted the kingdom, you'll go out and push the word. That's right. That's the only reason. That's one of the reasons why we go out there to push the word, so we can get the kingdom.
Right.
That's the importance of pushing the word, so we can get the kingdom.
Right.
That's why.
And if I might add, I've said this a couple times, I'm not in no way saying that we are part of the elect.
Oh, hell no. Right? We don't know.
But I will say this: if you ain't out there on the highways and byways, there's no way you're part of the elect.
Yeah,
no way.
Unless you just not able to go out there and the truth and stuff. You be a 1/3 stuff like that. But if you're able, you can at least go out there and hold posts or something. Camera. You see?
And I got a precept for that too.
Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 43, verse 30. When ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as you can.
Bro, through the spirit, I was thinking of that precept, man. Yeah. I was thinking of that, but I didn't know where it was at.
That's it.
Read that from the top. Read that from the top. You see? You guys can't understand this, man.
Right.
That's right.
I was thinking of this precept the whole entire time, but I'm like, man, I don't know where it's at, man.
That always happens.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad, but as soon as you start reading, I'm like, yup, there it go. Man, Brock, how about Shimmy Shot, man? Read that from the top, bro.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 43, verse 30.
Yeah.
When ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as ye can.
Exalt the Most High as much as you can. And us doing this is exalting the Most High. Because what we're doing is promoting the Most High. Okay? And his son. By pushing out this truth. Because this is his truth. Go ahead.
For even yet will he far exceed. And when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength.
Put forth all our strength. Matter of fact, somebody get Ecclesiastes 9 and I believe it's 8. Ecclesiastes in the Bible, Old Testament. Come on, hold on, go ahead.
9 what?
I believe in 8. Go ahead, bro.
And be not weary, for ye can never go far enough.
Because we can never do far enough. Verse 10, I believe. Yeah, verse 10. See, we can never do enough, man. So even this long weekend we about to do is, bro, and we about to hold 3 camps this week. Man, that's still not even enough. That's why we got to give the Most High no rest.
Right.
See? What you got?
Oh, this when you was talking about the bodies, you know, these mortal bodies.
Okay, hold that and get this refreshed so we can connect those two scriptures together.
This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 10.
Yep.
Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do.
Whatsoever your hand findeth to do, in our hand, you know, our hand is on the plow doing this truth. This truth. Go ahead.
Do it with thy might.
Do it with all thy might. Go ahead.
For there is no work, no device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest.
Exactly. When we die, we can't do this no more because we're dead. Man, we're dead. We're in the spirit world. So we should put forth our might. Now, I'm not saying days you're not gonna be weary. Of course, days you're gonna be weary. We're in this flesh, but try your best. You know, the Lord knows. Listen, man, do what you can.
That's
okay, or ask for the Most High for more strength. He'll give it to you, man. Okay, the Most High knows that. If the Most High knows that you put in your best foot forward, man, then you good. That's what my mom always told me, man, to put your best foot forward, man. That's right. Anything that you do be the best at it.
Right. First time.
You know, you gotta have that Mamba mentality.
That's right.
Who? Is anybody on that precept? Yeah. Wait, you was right. Come.
Yeah, I'm holding about the bodies. Then you went back to the mortal bodies, right? So this is 1 Corinthians 15:54. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption.
Yeah, man. Talking about us, man. We need to put on incorruption.
That's success right there too.
Yeah, man.
And this mortal shall have put on immortality.
Yeah, immortality. Yep.
Then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written.
Yep.
Death is swallowed up in victory. That's a success.
Exactly. That's a success. And how are we going to get it? By pushing the truth.
That's it.
Okay. Now get that Matthew 24, and then
I was going to precept too.
Oh, come on, go ahead.
On success. This is
and then read this off.
This is
start at verse 44.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 2.
Yo! Oh my God, bro.
You got it?
Oh my God. Then bro, here we go. Right here in 2nd Ezra 2. I said, bro, read. I was like, yo, bro, read this. Yo, man. Was you just looking at this?
I wasn't.
He picked my
pocket. Yo, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Oh man,
bruh, I said, yo, read this.
He went right to read it as if you were talking to him.
All I hear is 2nd Ezra 2. Yeah, bro. Read down to verse 48, bro. Yo, that's crazy, man. See, that's the spirit. Which you guys would understand that, man.
God. Yeah, I wasn't even looking at you, bro. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 42. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number.
Yeah, that goes with Revelation 7 and 9, man. Okay, go ahead.
And they all praised Yahweh with songs. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? And he answered and said unto me, These are they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal.
Yeah, man. Talking about this world, man. This current world, this age that we're living in is mortal, man.
That's it.
We got to put on the immortal, man. It starts within, man. This word, this Bible, because look, man, because the words that's written in this is going to manifest, man.
That's right.
Okay, we're reading about the kingdom, right? The kingdom's going to manifest.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
And have confessed the name of the Most High.
Confess the name. Now, it's easy to confess the name in your home, in the confines of your house. That's easy. But confessing out there on the highways and the byways, that's what it's talking about, man.
But most of these guys is on the keyboards, on the internet highways. They not even calling on the true name. It's most of these Yahusha, these Yahweh, all these higher type of names. These niggas not going out on the highways and byways.
Nah. Nope. You guys that don't believe in the chart. Why don't you go out there on the highways and you don't believe in the chart?
I see so many of y'all coming at the chart, and the brothers out there doing the work, but y'all the same ones. I don't even see y'all out there doing no work.
None.
No.
I don't know one guy who and do the spray guy. I know one guy who don't believe in his chart, but it actually goes out.
I don't think he go out anymore. That man deleted all his videos.
Oh really? I don't know.
Yep, he deleted all his videos. Yep, he used to be in the camp with us too. Go ahead, man.
And have confessed the name of the Most High. Now are they crowned and receive palms? And what did they do to get those crowns on their head? By pushing the word. Pushing the word. That's how they receive those crowns. By pushing the word.
Not doing nothing of their own, just pushing the Most High word.
Staying true, man. Go ahead.
Verse 46. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world.
Who they have confessed in the world. How are they doing that, man?
Yo, this is an OT body bag.
Oh, hell yeah. Confessing in the world. Not going out there on the streets. Coming home, then do the... What we're doing right now is just extra credit, man. We're really going out there on the streets and confessing the name of the Lord, which is Yahweh Yahweh Shai. That's the name of the Most High, and Yahweh Shai is the name of his son. Okay, go ahead.
Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly.
Stood stiffly. How you want to stand stiff?
Sitting on your couch.
You're about to sit on your couch eating popcorn. That's how? Talking shit. You know, excuse my French. You know,
golfing.
Like how? Like, what are you doing? See, what are you doing to further build up the kingdom? You're not doing that. We actually want the kingdom to come. We actually want a fresh air to breathe. We want fresh water. We want our woman in order. We may get on the black woman, but you don't think it saddens us to see our women out of order?
Mothers, daughters.
Yeah, man. Do you honestly think that I want to see our woman like this? You know, hell no. Jake like this.
Bugged out of their mind.
I want all of us to be cool in the kingdom,
right?
So we can be unified. All you guys is always talking about unity, but you're not doing a damn thing to further the unification of our people. Do the work. Go ahead.
Then I began greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahweh.
Yep, to stood stiffly for the name of the Most High. How do you do that? By going out there. Go ahead.
Verse 48. Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of Yahweh thy God thou hast seen.
Kind of how did Ezra do that? Am I going out there? What you got?
Quick precept.
Yeah, then get that Matthew 24 ending on that. Go ahead.
We was talking about immortal, okay? You know, through the truth, right?
Yeah.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 15. It says, For righteousness is immortal.
Righteousness is immortal.
That's right.
And what's righteous, man? The Heavenly Father.
That's right.
And that means that His word. Matter of fact, I gotta get it.
What you want in Matthew 24?
And its gospel shall be preached throughout the four corners. Let me get this in 2 Peter, I believe. Let's see. Or maybe no. It's First Peter, because it said righteousness is immortal, right? And this word of the Most High, that's immortal. So this is First Peter 1, and I'm gonna start at verse 24. Let me see. This is it. Yep. It says, "For all flesh is as grass, and all the glory of man as the flower of grass. The grass withereth, and the flower thereof falleth away. But the word of the Lord endureth forever."
That's right.
The Lord and the word of the Most High is righteous. And this is the word which by the gospel is preached unto you. All these brothers are talking about preaching the word. It's all about preaching the word, man. So get that. We're gonna end it on that. If any brothers have any other precepts, go ahead.
I'm sorry, verse 13. This is Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
We're not there yet. Okay, so you Christians are not saved.
Verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
And then shall the end come. And then the end will come when the word is being preached out there. Okay? Matter of fact, we're going to end it on Revelation 7. Yep. Because when this elect is sealed, man, it's a wrap. Revelation 7, verse 2.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. Verse 3, saying, hurt not the earth.
Yeah, hurt not the earth. Go ahead.
Neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads.
Until we seal until we seal those men. Who's those men? The elect. Okay, and how is the elect going to be sealed? By the word being pushed out.
That's right.
That's right.
Simple, very simple, man. Okay, the scriptures is very clear. All right, brothers, good.
Good.
Man, with that, man, we're gonna say death and destruction to this place, and I hope whoever is watching was edified, man. Gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shai and Shalom.
Shalom. Death to America.
That's what America.
Yeah.